Today I'm going to replace this whole tap set. It's been leaking and we run off tank water here, and you might be able to hear the pump in the background, so every now and again the pump kicks in because it's depressurized. A couple of ways you can do this. You can undo that, pull it off, put a new plunger in. This tap's pretty old, so I thought, you know what, I'm just going to replace the whole thing. So I've got my new tap, I've got some washers and some thread tape, and in the tools we've got a monkey wrench and a shifter. There goes the pump again. So the reason why I've got the monkey wrench and the shifter is because if I try and undo the tap, it's just going to rip the fitting off. This is just wood here. This is going to rip the whole fitting off, so I can use the monkey wrench to hold it in one position while I undo with the other. Anyway, let's get started. And this place is Spider Central down here, full of redbacks, and I absolutely hate spiders. Petrified of them, but I can get this job done and get out from under the house. Alright, so now I know there's no pressure in the tank, in the pipes. Okay, so I've got the wrench there just to keep that steady. My spanner on. And she's tight, she's way tight. So what I'm doing now is I'm just extending the length of my shifter. If you know a bit about foot-pound, so it just adds more torque. So we're going to have a crack at it this way. Still no luck. So I've brought out the real big guns now. I'm going to have another crack. If this doesn't work, I'm going to take the whole lot off at the bottom and take it into the workshop and do it in there. That's got it.
Well done. I'm ready.
I'm going to put a little bit of plumbing tape on, just to give myself a good seal. Don't need a whole lot. Get it started. Handy stuff to have lying around. And cut. Okay, so the other thing I'm going to do is put one of these little, I don't know what you call them, felt washers on. Just to sit on the back, just so that it seals nicely here. So one of the things is you don't need to do it up real tight. Before I put the thread tape on, I did a little test to see where the thread bottomed out, just to make sure that I didn't end up with a problem like this. But obviously the washer makes up the difference. Stop.
Okay.
We'll have another go at it, but this time without the washer on. We've got the thread tape anyway. So that's not real tight, so what I'm going to do is put a bit more thread tape on. So I put a bit more thread tape on now. I'll have another go. Thread tape's cheap, so you can just keep going until you find that sweet spot. Job done. So the final test, of course, is, and there you go. Job done, fixed, nice and straight. Easy peasy. So one last thing, I'm not going to chuck this away. I'm going to put it in the shed, and when I have a moment on a weekend, on a wet weekend, I'll pull it apart. I'll clean it up and it'll be as good as new for the next time I need one.